Hello, it is me and my tea again. And I am very happy because in my hands I have a beautiful yellowy orange box which is full of lovely words. Yes, it is time for an Illumicrate unboxing. So without any more further ado, and with our trusty pocket knife, let us get into it, shall we? Now, if you are unfamiliar with Illumicrate, it is a really nice monthly subscription service. Every month you get a beautiful book, and you can also go with the books and bookish goodies box, which is a bit bigger, costs a bit more, but I prefer to just go for the fabulous books. So let's see what we have. Okay, we have Le Paper Wormies, as Rory so loves to play with. So I'll just pick these all up nicely and just, plop them on the floor for him to absolutely devour. Now let's see what beautiful book we have. How has everyone been? It seems like it's been a while since I've done an Illumicrate unboxing. I feel like, yeah, it's definitely been a while. Maybe a month? Who knows? Anyway, I am back. As you can hear, I had plans to film a lot more this week with my time off, but I caught a lovely summer cold, so as you can hear by the nasaliness, I am still on the mends, but well enough that I can do an unboxing. Ooh, okay. I am going to free this book from its plastic prison, and we shall see all the beautiful special editionness to it. Speaking of which, while I've been on the mends, I decided to do something different. Surprise, surprise. I put my books nice and pretty, some of my books. I did have a couple of arguments with some of my books because they had really beautiful edges, but they were like this much shorter. So look, I'm like official booktuber, book Instagrammer. I have my books facing the wrong direction because they're really, really pretty. And I can kind of tell you what all of these books are just by the edges. Yes, I can. For instance, Feather So Black, something about dragons. I don't know. Sorry, I'm rambling. Like I said, still getting over stuffiness. But you're not here for that. You are here for this lovely book. So the book that I have in my hand, ooh, I don't know. Secret emoji right here, right now, real early in the video. Comment a feather emoji. You will see why, because we have a treachery of swans. And I really love the illustration. It reminds me of, what was the book last August, September? A Dark and Drowning Tide. It reminds me of the illustration for that book. I wonder if it's the same illustrator. If you know who the illustrator is on both of those books, let me know down in the comments below. I feel like this might be the same artist, but we have some very interesting edges. They're kind of like feathery vibes. Although, I'm not certain about the color. The color does go with the book, though. Let's see our end pages. Ooh, interesting choice of artwork. Different color scheme. Love the gold foiling, of course. Let's see, is our other side different? Ooh, it is different. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see, do we have anything on the hard case? Ooh, we have a lovely hard case, and it's that, we have nothing on the dust jacket itself, but we do have a lovely hard case, and again, look how pretty this is open. I've been trying to find different ways to have books be open like this because some of the hard cases are truly astoundingly beautiful, especially when they're open like this. But I worry about pages kind of like going like this or they're spread apart. I just am trying to find a good way to display books like this. I don't know if I want to exactly maybe have like 2 more books going like this to it. Would that work? I don't know. Comment down below what you would do to keep a book open, or if you are a absolute book lover, if you are an absolute book lover like me, what do you have something to keep books open? I'd really love to find something. Anyway, let's see what else we have. We have author's notes, a little letter from the author, which I like to save until after I've read the book because I don't want any spoilers. And if I remember right, Illumicrate no longer does signed books, so it is a kind of like the signature here is your digital signature. If you've seen any of my videos before, you know how I feel about digital signatures. I do understand where they're coming from, and I can also feel it physically and mentally because, you know, arthritic hands, and I do suffer from burnout, which is why sometimes there will be such a stretch in between my videos. But, yeah. Not that I get into it this time. I won't allow myself to get into it this time. Comments give me strength because I want to get into real signatures versus digital signatures versus no signatures. But I'm not going to in this video. Now I am going to talk about what this book is about. Magic has long been outlawed in... Oh, we have a mythical name. Ariel? If I pronounce it incorrectly, I apologize. Odile has always known she should be the one to restore it. Raised by a sorcerer, Odile has spent years preparing for the heist of a lifetime. It is perfectly simple. Impersonate a princess, infiltrate the palace, steal the enchanted crown, and restore magic to the kingdom. But when the king is unexpectedly murdered, she is forced to recruit the help of Marie, the real princess, and the two begin to unravel a web of lies and deceit that leaves Odile uncertain of whom to trust. Soon, though, Odile must decide her mission or the girl she is falling for. The fate of the kingdom depends on her making the right choice. Dun, dun, dun. So we have, of course, a Swan Lake retelling with a little added bit of spice and heist. I do love a spice and a heist. They go very well together. It shall be interesting to see because currently I am reading A Feather So Black, which has a bit more spice in it than I am used to. I am not the biggest spicy girl, but it is a really good, also Swan Lake kind of retelling. Although it feels like pardon me. All this talk about feathers, I must have swallowed some down. Pardon me. It feels like it's more of a combination of the 12 Dancing Princesses meets Swan Lake. So that one is a so far so good book. I want to see how completely and totally Swan Lake this one is, or if it's Swan Lake plus, you know, add another insert here. But yeah, I'm always good for a Swan Lake retelling, or a Beauty and the Beast retelling, or a Snow White retelling. Those are like my top 3. Like, I love them. Pardon me. Like I said, getting on the mend. Well, I feel like probably half of you have already left this video due to my ramblings. If you're still here, I don't know, comment the sparkle emoji to make me feel better and happier. I always love to see all the people that do the secret emojis. It makes me very happy. But yeah, that is the end of this book and the end of me chitter-chattering about stuff. Sorry. I need more tea. Well, that being said, thank you so much for watching, everybody. How do you like my new bookish background? Who knows, maybe by the time fall comes, I'll be back to my dark academia old books. But for right now, I wanted some color. Again, apologies. I should probably wrap it up before I cough too much more. So, that being said, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and keeping up with my shenanigans here. If you're interested in checking out another video, go ahead and click right here. And if you are new, welcome to my channel, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there so that you never miss a single video ever again. And if you really want to make me feel better, do consider becoming a channel member. There are 3 membership options down below, and every little bit helps my bookish shenanigans around here. And there's also exclusive perks that I really want to do once we get to so many subscribers. There'll be giveaways and all that jazz. So that being said, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!